It's being called one of the worst disasters to hit a Maryland historic area in years. Saturday night's flash flood left 2 people dead and devastated downtown businesses and homes.
So then the night of the flood, we're on the James River in Lynchburg, Virginia, and we're up above Lynchburg, and we're catching fish, having a great time, and I started getting text on my phone, and I saw a Facebook post, Ellicott City being washed away in pictures, and I was like, I can't believe this. It's sunny here, it's beautiful. I started making phone. Now I got tenants calling me. I have water leaking in my roof. I called my wife. I said, Debbie, is it raining? Oh, it just won't quit. It's pouring down. I had 2 properties besides the Howard House property up at West End, we'll call it. An older family lives there, a couple, and their daughter and granddaughter. I hadn't heard from either one of them. I couldn't get through to them. And then on the way back, I had a text from the daughter. Mom and Dad are okay. Mom had to be rescued by the fire department. Her car got stalled when she was moving it. Joey's truck it's still flooded. Becky's car, she had to abandon it and get out of the car and grab on the bushes. So then we started from there. You know, it got so going into like the 2nd week, I got the electric back on, I got the sprinkler system fixed. The guy came at 8 o'clock at night, and I went down to Main Street and I found the county executive Kettleman down there. I said, look, Alan, look, I got the electric back on. So when can we move back in? Well, don't do anything yet, Ron. 2 weeks later, I'm getting texts from my tenants and residents, and they're like, Ron, we don't have anywhere to stay tonight. What are we going to do? I had offered Kyle and Karen, and actually Jenny and Aaron, that if we can't get back in, you can spend the night at my house. I had 2 apartments over on Merriman Street that were empty. And I had Aaron and Jenny went over and stayed there, and Brett and Lauren also stayed in the other unit for about a week. So no furniture, they just slept on air mattress and sleeping bags, but at least they had a place to go and, you know, take a shower. I was originally selected to be on a flood group committee by Councilman Weinstein. They asked me to be on that, along with about 4 other residents, business owners, county, Department of Public Works, Department of Zoning Permits, and Ryan Miller. And we met once a month and talked about flooding issues and what can we do, and went over reports and all these studies that have already been done. And well, then the flood hit. So now they've started a new group, community action group, to help rebuild Ellicott City and come up with a stormwater solutions, and still on the flood group. So now I meet once a week, Thursdays at 4 o'clock. So then I thought, well, maybe we can go look at the existing stormwater ponds and let's see how they're working. So actually, Thursday of this week, I'm meeting with one of the county inspectors at 10 o'clock, and we're going to go look at their ponds so I can give them my opinion. Owning the properties and actually the flood has made me more aware of everybody in the community. You know, the West End residents, they're kind of the older community that's been there for years and years, and when you hear about Ellicott City, it's always about the historic district. It's always about the shops and towns and restaurants, and they're kind of left out. But this really opened the eyes to the county that, hey, there is another section of Ellicott City, and I've gotten to know all the residents up there now, a lot of them, who I didn't even know their names before, or I would know who they were, but now, you know, first name basis. Actually, I've gotten to know a lot of the county people who have been great, truthfully. You know, Executive Kettleman's been great, Councilman Weinstein, Ryan Miller, David Lee, that got us back into the Howard House.
It's 3 months since Main Street in Ellicott City was destroyed.
And today a very special ceremony was held to honor the people who stepped up to save lives on that terrible night in July, and those who have helped in the cleanup ever since.
This is a live look at the Hometown Hero Awards being hosted by Howard County Executive Alan Kittleman and Governor Larry Hogan. You see them there. Neighbors and business owners also being recognized for their part in the rebuilding effort.
Ron Peters. Ron was on vacation when the flood hit. With an auto shop and a dozen rental properties in historic Ellicott City, he quickly cut his vacation short. Ron took the time to make sure the needs of his tenants and their homes came first. As his nominator wrote, "If not for Ron's generous heart, our entire family would have been homeless during this tragedy. During the remodel, he offered us another rental free of charge so we could use our money to replace our belongings and our car. Thanks to Ron, we didn't lose our home or our spirit and faith in humanity." Ron Peters.